Week 13 of the Belgian Pro League with 5 of the top 6 facing off. Leaders Unie Saint-Gilloise are at 6th place Zulte Waregem. Club Brugge with a chance to go level at the top as they host bottom side Dender, and is 4th against 5th with Mechelen going to Anderlecht. Westerlo and Genk meet with a chance at a shot of the top 6. Felicia Matthew's first league game in charge of second from bottom Leuven comes against 3rd place Gent. There's St Antwerp and Leuven Cercle Brugge, but first a very big game in the south. Standard-Charleroi against Charleroi in the Shock Wallon.
Hello from Will Downing. Happy Halloween. Standard 11th and Charleroi 10th coming into this. Divided by a point, but with a chance of nudging in and around the top 6 tonight. Good little back heel. It's fallen for Fluker. There's the chance in front of goal. Suicide Apollo. Keeps Scheidler at bay. Good opening. We scored a few times against Standard for Dender last season. Clever little flick. Super. More. Out wide for Mohamed El Hankouri. More remaining in support. It's Abid again. It had that great run. And Abid is still going. Wonderful by Abid in front of goal. Nielsen, it's in! It's in! Surely that's a goal! Standard Liège in front of the Shock Wallon. And it's Kasper Nielsen who's done it. "25 minutes of nothing." But then a goal. Now here goes Rafiki Said, who scored in 2 of the last 3 games. Said still going. Wonderful. But not over the line. Magnificent burst. And it's Traoré to rescue Charleroi. Way by Delavallee. Up the line for Fluker. Good control. Has options. Aim for Parfait. Gagnon didn't reach it. Solid head out by Homowu. Van Kerkhoff right across. Oh, wonderful effort. And a save of equal quality by Apollo. Said. Lost control, couldn't win it back. Van Kerkhoff on the correct side of him, up towards Jakob Romsas. Held his own well, he's got Fluker for company on the near side. It's another good ball towards the centre. A wonderful leveller. Parfait Gagnon. That's the way to equalise. There's a great ball in the centre and a goal. Thomas Henry. And Standard lead again. 90 seconds after the restart. A key goal in the cup midweek against Beveren, and another one in the Shock Wallon here for Thomas Henry. In by Enza again. Delavallee's lost it. It's there. Rafiki Said. He's scored in 3 home games in a row now. And Standard of a third. Gagnon, deep cross, bouncing all the way through. It'll fall for Colasan. Great chance for the Anderlecht old boy. Ayenza, quick nod down again for Nkada. It's a lovely ball. Mohamed El Hankouri's on the way here. And it's Karamoko. And that would have wrapped it up. Nice save, Delavallee. Charleroi have generally been finishing above Standard Liège. They've had the occasional relegation worry themselves. But it is Standard Liège's night. And the horror show was Charleroi. Standard move up to 8th in the table. It's their best win of the season. A tough test for the champions and league leaders as they have to face the team with currently the best unbeaten record in the top flight and are aiming for 3rd spot today. From the Waregem Stadion, it's Zulte Waregem against Union Saint-Gilloise. Union showing a lot of stability in their starting 11, which David Hubert has commented on too, but here comes Ehrenbjerg on the way. Ehrenbjerg, he's got Gabriel for company. Not a lot of pace behind it. Rodriguez on the way. Brilliant finish. He's the man of the moment, all right. Zulte furious. And the yellow card is out. But Rodriguez puts the ball in the net. Ball didn't bounce off Leuven from what I could see. But it did block a channel. Went to Ehrenbjerg. Well, that's it. It was a Zulte pass, came off the referee, was falling for Ehrenbjerg, who then stopped. And it's Rodriguez breaking through again. Stopped by Tanga, handball penalty. 2 minutes of sheer hell for Zulte Waregem. It's saved! Gabriel got behind it. Rodriguez let it go! And Giga puts it away! Union go 2 up right on half-time. His penalty may have been saved, but that definitely wasn't. Brought on by Anwar El Haj, and Giga is in! And Giga has scored again! 39 seconds after the restart! And Union are done and dusted now. Right on half-time and right at the start of the second half. And that is a penalty. Zulte trying to come in the comeback trail here. He scored it. 1 down, 2 to go. Zulte find the target. It's a very good penalty. Here's Adam Zorgan. Right down the middle, forward by Scopes. Good ball, Zorgan, lovely! And Promise David wraps it up, and it's 4. The goal he craved. It's 2-2. And his first league goal since September. Zulte's unbeaten run ends at 7. The best run since 2019, but Union Saint-Gilloise and Calm have become the first side to hit 4 goals past them this season.
Four league wins in a row for Club Brugge, the last 3 being simple 1-0s, 6 unbeaten. Union's closest challengers to the top, beating 5th flight Eindhoven 6-1 in the cup midweek. Dender still without a win this season, rooted rock bottom, needing extra time to beat Olympic Charleroi midweek. On by Forbes, and they've got plenty up. Solis out wide. It's Joachim Seiss, good chance for Mon couldn't reach it. Solis good, very good save by Guillaume Deitch. It might be a busy evening with the Dender goalkeeper. Club Brugge come into this full of intent straight away. Well, one in the middle, and they've got plenty forward still. Solis with a quick layoff. It's Forbes. Behind Vermont, Tresoldi. He's made it. Club Brugge lead, 16 minutes played. Deitch deceived. Good move, Forbes pulling it back. Vermont in a good position, Tresoldi hit it. And it just trundled into the net. His 6th goal of the season, 4 in the league. And Club Brugge are in front. It's all a game. Very well taken by Bruni and Simba. Good break forward. Dashevsky met it well. And Norden Jakkers pulling off a very good save. Well, it was an excellent break. And suddenly, Dashevsky, who netted last week. It's out wide for Forbes, who has a bit of chasing to do. But he kept it in and did well. Forbes with options. Solis on the turn. Solis again! And that's 2. 8 this season for Christos Solis. 5 in the league. Club double their lead just before the half-hour mark. And the muscles are being flexed slightly now. Solis having a couple of goes out of the first blocked. Forbes, nice creativity. And then finally, the Greek striker in to finish. Club Brugge firmly in control on the scoreboard at least. Back for Hans van Aken. Spread forward wonderfully. It's Vermont who hits the bar from a narrow angle. What a very good try. An early winner for him last week against Royal Antwerp. Back on the goals trail again. Forbes. They've been good today. They've not been brilliant, but they've been good. Saba across. That could be another one. Nice little flick by Tresoldi, who's really reveling in this tonight. Another good chance. Onyedika in a bit of trouble, and he's given it away. Kadiri, good save by Jakkers. Club will get the free kick. Well, that was almost a gift of a giveaway goal in Dender's favour with 5 minutes to go. Onyedika certainly didn't see Kadiri, who scored twice in the cup midweek. Needed extra time to beat Olympic Charleroi. Dug out well again by Sambu. So we enter stoppage time, and it's forward by Nsimba. Good ball, and Mohamed Batu scored. And Dender get one back. And suddenly, it's not so straightforward for Club Brugge. They've not been playing like world beaters the past few weeks, but they've been winning games. And finally, they let one in here after 3 clean sheets in a row. 5 league wins on the trot for Club Brugge, all by a solitary goal. They all count. It's Barcelona for Club, and apparent Celtic target Nicky High next for Dender. Probably their best performance of the season. But again, no points to show for Haik Milken. Club Brugge 2, Dender 1.
Hello from Will Downing. Anderlecht in 5th then, and Mechelen 4th. Both into the last 16 of the cup as well. The Mauves slipping last week in the league 1-0 at Charleroi. Mechelen held by a last gasp leveller by Leuven, and so both slipping further behind the top 2. With Uni Saint-Gilloise and Club Brugge racking up wins again last weekend. Both comfortably in the top 6, but wary of losing ground just in case. Angelo towards the edge of the area. Anderlecht putting the pressure on straight away. Good ball by Angelo. That was sharp. Strike was on target too from Mihailo Kvekovic. Taken up by Bertoncini, who shot early and scored it! Wonderful goal! It's only his second in the league since coming from Sint-Truiden, but it is a wonderful strike by Adriano Bertoncini. The opener early on against the Nerve in the Cup midweek. He's okay. Pushed forward well by Kvekovic. Good ball. Augustinsson all the way across. He'll fall for Ile Camera, who hit the woodwork. Angelo. Anderlecht looking good early on. And it's brought on well here by Bill Antonio. In the centre, Lava back! He was waiting. Matthias Servais pops up for his first goal for Mechelen. Lovely by the cat out wide. Here's Angelo. Hazard waiting in the centre. Angelo still going. Kept his feet well. And turned in by Kvekovic. And Anderlecht lead again. Midway through the first half. 3 in 4 league games for the Serbian international. Good cross, punched out by Miras, in trouble. Oh, what a brilliant double save to keep Torgan Hazard out. Hoisted cross. Angelo will try and keep it in. Has Kudu for company. Past San Diego. Angelo still going, and it's 3. And that might do it for Anderlecht now, just on the hour mark. The angle tight, but Angelo made sure. And his first league goal since the opening day of the season. Here's Benito Raman. Oh, that's a brilliant ball inside. What a chance. Must be. Isn't. Labber back over. That was the chance to get Mechelen back in the game. From Breda Roda held it up. Was very unselfish. And Lauberbach skied it. Oh, what a chance. What a chance. From Breda Roda. That's a good curl. That's a lot more like it. And the angle tight and almost in by Servais. And Kosovans had to watch that all the way. Well, that's Van Basten territory. Good performance from Anderlecht. It's only the second time this season in the league they've scored this many, as they see off Mechelen by 3-1.
A bad week for Westerlo. Only the fourth side, Dender, have taken points off all season. Then the only top flight side to lose in the cup midweek, 3-2 at Beerschot. Genk 4 unbeaten, 2 wins, 2 draws. But no way fans today upset at their low allocation of under 500 tickets. It's an odd, ethereal atmosphere, certainly. Dan Heyman scored twice midweek. And a very good win over RWDM by 3-0. And Ainan got the other one. He's pushed this one through well, and a cross goal. Low, dangerous by Konstantinos Karatsis. Genk have dominated a lot. Showing it on the scoreboard yet. Given away a cross goal, and it's nodded solidly for Oh Hyun-Gyo. What a wonderful goal! Westerlo got themselves in trouble. It was a long pass across the back from Beram, cut out by Carates. Not it down for Oh Hyun-gyu, had an early look, and then the early shot to score. And Genk are in front on 32, his 6th of the season, 4 in the league. Carates making it wonderfully, and Oh finishing it superb. They both used their head. A lot more like it from Genk now. It's taken a while. Brian Ainen getting it forward, cracking ball. Yerasor is on the way through here. Good save by Youngdahl to prevent a second. It's a cracking ball played up. And he was away, he was onside. He's been somewhat bereft of goals lately. This would have helped a lot. Good goalkeeping, very brave by Youngdahl. 3 minutes to half-time. And they've plenty up. Dawagan Haspalat. Off the crossbar, what a strike! He met that so firmly. Plenty of power on that, and just over. What might have been for Westerlo right on half-time. Two-man wall, Carates there. Carates swinging it in. And it's a good nod on for Dan Heymans. Good goal-scoring week. He's got 3 now for Genk in the last 2 games. Solid break, Nacho Ferry. Side of Manesh. Off the crossbar again. A marvellous strike by Aliar, side of Manesh. Firmly hit. Quick one launched up. Oh Hyun-gyu having another of those early looks. That's wonderful control. And Oh Hyun-gyu is still going. It was very deft. Cracking ball, Brian Reynolds opening up. Straight of Cercle Brugge. Five unbeaten in the league now for Genk, and up to 7th, just a point off the top 6. Not spectacular, but right now it doesn't have to be. Only 1 win in 6 for Westerlo, out of the cup, slipping down the table. You can hear the local reaction straight away. Westerlo 0, Racing Genk 1. Felicia Matthew's return comes with 2nd from bottom Leuven. Only 2 wins all season, but a last gasp point at Mechelen last week, then winning at Sarang in the cup. Gent won 5 of the last 7 and go 3rd if they do it again, hitting Standard for 4 and Patruisden for 5 in the cup. Good cracking ball forward, looking for Akamoto. Leuven looking lively, a lot of intent. A lot of Felicia Matthew about them so far. Good ball into the area, Kaba going up there, just wide. Yusuf Maziz over the free kick. And they've packed the area, of course. Maziz, Equalizes in there! And Leuven have scored! Equalizes! The first goal for Felicia Matthew in charge of Leuven. A real scramble. An excellent, ruthless free kick. I don't know why teams don't do that more. It invited a touch and he got it. And Leuven lead for their new boss. Slight giveaway. Wakome. Let fly. Oh, what a goal! Lucas Wakome. A magnificent strike. Trouble for Sude, and Wakome made it all the worse. The ball harrying strongly. His first goal since coming from Young Boys. What a hit. What a celebration for the new boss. Leuven have made a meal of much of their season, but not today. First time all campaign, they've scored twice in the first half. Decent on set pieces today. Will be in by Maziz. And Nayakose! It's 3! Gent didn't deal with it. Rogerio Nayakose. And just past the hour mark, Leuven have hit 3 goals for the first time this season in the league. Got 3 midweek in the cup, and they are flying now. They have been magnificent today, and they're looking for more. They might get it. It's 4. Henakta Club. Why can't they play like this every week? They haven't had Felicia Masu every week. Matthew Mertens, the captain, with the excellent cross. It bounced perfectly for Tekla with the far post. And like Matsu, he is an Union Saint-Gilloise old boy. Good header, good goal. And it's his first since coming from Brussels. Skurash. It's a good ball poked through, nice save. Skurash going up again, he's been caught, it's a penalty. And with 8 minutes to go, Akamoto has given a penalty away. Torbeleisen with disbelief. It's Matchday from the spot for his first goal back from injury. And it's saved by Leisen. And what a save! Dean denied. It would have been asking a huge amount for them to score 4 in 10 minutes, but this would have been a start. What a stop. One of those nights for Ivan Leko. A lot of ups and downs for them. More ups than downs, frankly. Dean! Almost turned it in. Lovely creativity by Mamadou Sonko on the left-hand side, and Dean just over. Solid break, they've got 4 coming up here. Mertens on the way. Chopped by Dean, the final shot rebounds away, and Dean is going to go. Red against Matchday. And now he's having a right go at Berger Verstraeten, and that could make it even worse for him. Matthew Mertens making his way forward, and Dean caught him solidly from behind, no end of the ball. That's the difference Felicia Masu can make. Their biggest win of the season by a long way. Their biggest league win in just over 2 years. Still in the bottom 4, but a few more nights like this and there won't be. Genk going through an erratic patch. Last week's 4-0 win over Standard, sandwiched by heavy losses to Zulte and now Leuven, conceding 4 both times. And Genk failed to regain 3rd spot. Leuven 4, Genk 0. A nightmare season for Royal Antwerp, in danger of being eclipsed. Now second from bottom following Leuven's win. Only 2 victories all season, and now facing into a chip to former leader Sint-Truiden, who slipped to 7th with only 1 win in the last 7 in the league, but they can rise again. Sint-Truiden with the slender win midweek at Nokke in the cup. The cross coming in from Muya almost made it. Yamamoto deflected. Muya again, and Goto, it's in! Whistle up immediately for offside. Goto wondering if it really was him, not when the shot happened. Maybe when the pass was coming through, though. One count. Walter Franken side looking perky straight away. Taken up by Muya. Got a few options outside the area. One of them is Ilias Sabawi, and Sabawi's gone for it. Good save by Taishi Nizawa, Antwerp's number 1. Cross was good, cross was very good. Yamamoto almost made it. Strike rebounded away. Certainly was a good try by Ito, and Ito going again, and he scored it! Ryotaro Ito puts Sint-Truiden in front, and in off the post. Antwerp's defence looking shaky all the way through. He had the original try. They were looking for handball potentially of Tsunoshima, but Ito had another go, and that deflection sent it in. Certainly unlucky. Came off Diawara, and it spun it into the net off the post. Great chance for a break down the far side. And full-on interrupting. He took Moya down and he's been sent off. Just like that from referee Nathan Verbomen, it is a straight red. And Antwerp's problems are heightening. Full-on took him totally out. The ball was well gone. There's only usually one outcome to challenges like that. Rain Van Helden getting the ball through. Sent forward by Yamamoto. Good ball. Hatta across. What a chance that was, and a fabulous save to keep Sabawi out. Good first-time shot. Crossed by Hatta, and Sabawi denied by a brilliant save. Vanken has to be more than satisfied with how they're playing. Good set-up by Goto. Pull back by Hatta. Van den Bosch keeps it out. Keeps Goto at bay, and that could have been two. Chance after chance for Sint-Truiden. There could be 3 or 4 up here. And Van den Bosch thought quickly. The season's trend being followed here. It's an ominous soundtrack for Antwerp. Canaries well positioned for this second half. Certainly send them right back up the table again. And Goto's on the way here. And he's at the post. Seconds after the restart, and it could have been 2. He was very well released by Ryotaro Ito. El Sahafi with a terrible back pass. He's brought Sabawi in here. And Taishin Izawa with a save. Another save to keep Antwerp very much in it. But for him, they would be toast by now. Good one launched forward, and suddenly it's opened up for El Sahafi here. And Leo Kakuma has not had much to do today, but it's a very good, effective save. And Antwerp pushing up, looking for the leveler, and they almost got it here from El Sahafi. Stood his ground well, superb stop. Doesn't help Steph Wills that Will still is now in the jobs market, dismissed tonight by Southampton. Deep corner, Janssen had more time and space than he could have imagined. It's a very good win for Sint-Truiden after losing 4 of the previous 6. It sends them back to 4th in the table. Antwerp, though, are in serious trouble. 4 wins in 28 league games, operating with major budgetary constraints. They're second from bottom into November, and they were not expecting that. Sint-Truiden, though, their season goes from strength to strength. Sint-Truiden 1, Royal Antwerp 0. The 2 draw specialists so far this season, 4 draws in a row for Le Louvière, 3 of them goalless. Genk, their latest victims last week. Cercle Brugge with no wins in 5, 4 of those draws as well. A win for Cercle takes them above the Wolves tonight and out of the bottom 4. Not exactly a green day. Both wear green, but neither wearing it tonight. Louvière in the dark kit. It's a low one, and De Lange struggling with it. Ball played in by Lutonda. Owen Meis with the free kick for Le Louvière. Floated in well. Came out to the edge of the area and struck home by Thierry Lutonda. And Le Louvière are in front. Midway through the first half. The first proper chance of the game. What a magnificent effort from outside the area. He hit it and it stayed hit. Low pass to Lange and in, and 1-0. Van den Brugge. Good ball in, Aiden Deoparil looping one, and Piano with the save. Good stop. Diakite with the effort. Fine save by a man who's so important to the Louvière now. They've made him the captain, the Argentine. Good ball pulled back across, and it's Gherkins. And the hands are up, claiming handball. It's Lutonda who was there. Arm out a little bit. Certainly will give the VAR team a think about it. And put the referee as well. He's going to have a look. Penalty given. Steven Gora, a great chance to tie it up for Cercle. Off the crossbar. It stayed out. A lot for Piano to celebrate. The Panenka was too high. No goal. So far this season, Leluvier's prayers are all being answered. So Cercle starting this second half, goal down, under a lot of pressure. Here comes Alan Minder into the area, great opportunity. It's going to fall for Steven Gora. Deflected away, penalty given. Another penalty, and it must be for handball. Well, the home side, pure disbelief. Alan Minder cutting into the box. Pulled away, came off Piano, then the strike, which came off Jibril Lamego. Well, how obvious was this? Obvious enough for Bert Put. Bert Put having another go. No penalty! No penalty! The Angola, good break, plenty of support. Oh, he's pulling back towards Messenov. Good stop by Maxime Delange to keep it at only 1-0 for Leleuvier. Gary Magnier with the corner kick for Cercle in the first minute of stoppage time, and headed in by Kaku! And Cercle tie it up right at the end. His first goal in a year and a week, having netted in the victory at Union. The sort of victory that Cercle haven't looked capable of really since then. But Kaku up, and that is a solid header for 1-1. And how do Leleuvier respond to this? Well, they've got plenty forward, and suddenly in front of goal, it's in! Leleuvier lead again! Seconds after being hauled back, Maxime Pau might have got the winner again. In the 4th minute of stoppage time, Leongola working down the left, and suddenly Pau was totally unmarked. He hadn't been spotted at all by Cercle. And in it goes. He scored the opening goal from the spot in the cup winner Heist midweek, and that's surely the winner here. Leleuvier's remarkable unbeaten run continues in the most sensational fashion. First haul back in stoppage time, but going to the other end straight away and firing the winner. 7 unbeaten in the league, and they're still in the cup too. They're up to 10th. Cercle is still stuck in the relegation zone, close to the midway point of the regular season. Leleuvier 2, Cercle Brugge 1. All wins this week, some more significant than others. Standard Liège taking the shock well on 3-1 against Charleroi. The top 2 both winning. Union 4-1 at Zulte Waregem, and Club Brugge with a 5th one-goal victory in a row, this against Dender. Anderlecht comfortable 3-1 winners over Mechelen. Genk edging it at Westerlo. Felicia Massu guiding Leuven to the biggest win of the week, the biggest league win in just over 2 years, and that is first league game in charge. That 4-0 over Gent. St Truiden inflicting more misery in Royal Antwerp, with Leleuvier leaving it ultra late against Cercle. Union remain 3 points clear of Club Brugge at the top. Anderlecht return to 3rd thanks to their win over Mechelen, who is seeking that spot too. St Truiden climb above the Malinois, and Gent up to 4th after their victory over Royal Antwerp. Genk in 7th and now just 1 point off the top 6. Dender still at the bottom, just above them now, 2023 double winners Royal Antwerp. Only 2 victories all season, same as Cercle. Leuven's big win brings them to the top of the relegation zone, 3 points behind Charleroi and Westerlo. Week 14 kicks off on Friday night in Dender Leuven with the visit of Zulte Waregem to Dender. On Saturday at Cercle Leuven, Charleroi, Westerlo and Antwerp against Leleuvier. It's the Klassiker for Anderlecht and Club Brugge Sunday lunchtime, and that's 3rd against 2nd. St Truiden in 4th host Standard Liège. It's Gent in 5th against Genk in 7th, and leaders Union go to 6th place Mechelen. Until next time, from Will Downing and the Pro League TV team in Brussels, enjoy your football.